And I'm back. And what I'm going to show you here today is how I got this engine out of this 2004 Ford Escape with this modified engine hoist. Okay, so preparation for that yesterday, I was thinking, do I make another wooden tripod and put my chain block on it or not? Or do I go and rent an engine hoist? And I've used the engine hoist before many times and they work great. So I decided to go rent an engine hoist. So here's the engine hoist here. You've seen these before. Now, the guys put it in the truck. So this morning I go to put this thing together. And these legs, these ones that come out like that, they don't fit in there. They're about 3/16 of an inch too wide to go into that hole, believe it or not. And I've tried many times. They're both the same. They don't fit in there. But kind of disappointing to get here and realize that Saturday morning, gonna do this job, and the lift isn't the right, it's not the right assembly. You see how this is painted blue, and this outfit here is painted green, so they're probably two different manufacturers. They probably have a bunch of these different manufacturers. So they gave me the body of the green one, and they gave me the legs for the blue one, and they don't fit. So it's a weekend, and they're closed for the weekend, and I'm going to take this back on Monday. And I've already called and left them a message and told them that I don't think I can be able to use it, but I'm here with it, and I've got it's got the jack on it and everything. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to just set these aside because they don't fit in there. I tried everything. I mean, they just don't fit, and so what I've come up with was just got it set up here temporarily. I got had some pipe here, but the pipe I've got, it's not very heavy, right? So I don't think that's going to hold it. That's not going to hold the strain, So what I've got figured out here is I picked this up in the bush one time. This is a piece of drill rod, for drilling rock, and they discard them when they get bent. And this one's got a bit of a bend in it. So I picked this up on the side of the road one day, and you see it's got this like a diamond bit on the end of it for drilling rock. You see how that fits? It fits inside that pipe. So what I'm going to do is I've got the Sawzall here. I'm going to saw it off. I'm going to saw this off here, and I'm going to saw it off here, and then I'm going to put this inside the pipe. I'm going to put it in there as a leg, and I won't be able to roll it around, like I would, on the wheels. But for this lift out of here, it's pretty much, put the lift in place, and then just lower the engine down onto the ground. I just drilled through this outer pipe, and I put the drill rod up close to it, and I'm going to put that in there, and then there's a hole back here with a pin I'm going to put down through this back one, and then the drill rod will still be in there, a good 8 inches. Okay, so I slid the pipe in line with this hole here. There's a hole in the top there. That's down into that pipe. See this one here, you see drill rod. So I'll just put this in, put the pin in it, get up in here, see, there it is, right there. And we'll put the pin down through, okay, there, all the way through both holes. And then I'll just slide this guy back in as far as it goes. See here, there, bottomed out. And this one, bottomed out. Okay, that's going to be pretty strong. Okay, now for anyone that's just tuning into the video at this point, you're going to wonder why I'm doing this way. Well, go back and see why I had to put these legs on. So sometimes when you're stuck, you got to just do what you got to do, and that's what I got to do here today. I just had to get this done because this is the time slot to swap these engines today. So let's see here. All right, got this. I think that's going to be okay. Okay, so got my chain there. Just got this in here. Now what I've got is, I don't have this quite up as high as it needs to go, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a lift on the engine, and then if, you know, I'm going to take these bolts out, and then I'm going to see if I can drop it, because I've got, right here, I've got about probably 30 inches of drop, and I think that's about what I need to sit the engine on the ground. Seems like it's lifting this side off the ground. Let's see what happens here. Give it a little more. Oh, it's taking a lift on the engine. It's starting to come up. Okay. Okay, so I just got a little tension on the chain here. Now I'm going to take this bolt out. Okay, so I got the engine lifted up enough that I can get this little 8mm bolt on the end of that sensor. So I'm going to pull that out. Get that sensor into safety because I'm afraid it's going to get broken. Okay, how long it is. There. Oh, that's very good. Came right out. Really good. Okay, so she's mostly free. I think if I had my time back, I would have taken this bracket right off first. Okay, carefully. Oh, that went too fast. We're not quite out of the woods yet. It's still hanging up there. So I might have to, I don't know, pull it out of that, get away from that steering rack. Do it if I let it down a little more. It's quite a fast fall. There's not much of a control on that valve. Let me see. Oh, I think we can, yeah, it might go. Let me see if there's anything. Nothing getting pinched here in the back, is there? Everything's going. It's all disconnected. Okay, let's try that a little farther. Real easy. Okay, hold it and take a look. Oh, some of the slack's coming onto that chain now. It's bound up on something. Yeah, it's bound up. See, I don't want that chain to come too slack. So I'm going to take it back up. Okay. Bring it up a little bit. Get some tension on that chain again. Now, let's see if I can just give it a little wiggle here. Oh. Yeah, it's that back mount it's hanging up on. No fun. There it is. All right, I think we got it now. Okay, so considering this whole job's been a bit crazy, we're going to keep with that theme. What I want to do is I want to push the engine out there so I can lift it up. Okay, that's another reason I'm not a fan of this taking it out from the bottom thing. You know, if you take it out from the top, you can wheel your crane around. Take it out from the bottom, you got to drag that engine or you got to move the vehicle back. Okay, so what I've got is got my vehicle over here. Got a 4x4 here. I got a piece of plywood there. I don't think it's going to ride up on the plywood, but it's sitting on a whole bunch of cat litter, so I don't think it's going to damage anything too bad. I just want to move it out from under the vehicle. Okay, and I'm just going to give it a little push with the vehicle real slow. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm just going to give it a gentle push and see what happens.